Hey guys, today we are shopping at Costco for lasagna ingredients and some new bedding. First, I'm going to share all the options that are available right now and what you'll need to make lasagna with me. Then I'll meet you back home for a mini haul, and then I'll share my easy lasagna recipe with you. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I'd love for you to subscribe, and also I'd love everyone to give this video a thumbs up. This is the first time I'm making a Costco shop, haul, and cook all in one, and I'm so excited about it. Share the things that I did get, and in this video I'm also going to be sharing my lasagna recipe. So I know a bunch of you have been messaging me and commenting and letting me know that you want to see more recipes. Lasagna is where it's at for the holidays. It's just comforting and it tastes good, makes you feel good. It just gives me all the good feels basically, and the best way for me to share it with you is to just walk you through the process. So you guys should have seen at the beginning of this video that I was in Costco shopping. I showed you all the options that they had available. However, we are still in a pandemic, unfortunately, and products are just so hard to find. Like Costco didn't have ricotta cheese. They always have ricotta cheese. So things like that you just have to keep in mind and get things other places to supplement for in the event you go somewhere to grab your ingredients for your recipe and it's just not available. I'm also going to share with you some bedding that I got at Costco, so that'll be a part of this haul. However, I've already taken it out of the packaging and I will share the prices and everything with you. I'm just going to take you up to my bedroom and share that with you once the lasagna gets in the oven, because getting it in the oven is what we need to do in order to be able to eat it sometime now-ish, basically. So with all that being said, I just want to point out I'm not actually feeling my best in this moment that I'm filming this video. However, the show must go on and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna make this lasagna regardless. And I'm definitely gonna share my recipe with you guys because it's quick, it's easy, and there's no need to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Lasagna is good on its own, however, homemade is always better than store-bought. So if you have the time to invest in lasagna, I'm going to show you how I make my 1 hour lasagna. in simple, easy steps that you can just do at home. And plus, when you're in Costco shopping and buying all the things that I recommend and share with you guys, I feel really guilty, like just leaving you high and dry. So this is my way to give you a little bit more. So not only do I take you to the store for shopping in this video, but I'm also sharing a haul and a recipe. That's 3 things in one video. I hope you guys are super excited. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. It would mean so much to me. Now, again, as I said, most of my hauls are not like this. It's the first time I'm doing a Costco haul like this. So give me your feedback, let me know. I want to know. Anyways, with all that being said, let's get right into my haul. So of course, with any lasagna, you need some good pasta sauce. So I'm using the white linen marinara sauce. This is really good. I absolutely love it. The girls seem to really like it, which is why I wasn't buying it before because I wasn't sure if they would like it, but they love it. So 1 jar of this is all I'm going to use for the lasagna. And I'm really excited about it because that means I have 1 extra jar that I can use for a different meal at a later time. So this time I had to pick up some pizza mozzarella. This is shredded cheese, the Kirkland signature brand. Normally I like to buy the Italian blend. However, Costco did not have the Italian blend, and I feel like I've been shopping at Costco for at least 10 years and I have never seen them not have the Italian blend, so that was a big surprise for me. However, mozzarella is going to be just fine. In fact, most people use mozzarella. I'm just extra, and I think that when you use the Italian blend, it gives it more flavor and everything just tastes so much better, but that's okay. We're gonna work with what we have. This comes in a 2-pack. I'm not gonna use 1 entire pack, but I'm probably gonna use like at least half a pack or a little bit more. So you're gonna need some shredded cheese and you're gonna need some pasta sauce. Luckily, Costco did still have that in stock. Also, when it comes to lasagna, most people will do it without meat. Some people will definitely do it with meat. Now, whatever ground meat you choose to use is completely up to you. I've used so many different kinds. However, I have some ground beef here. This is an individual pack that I separated and even wrote ground beef on it from Costco, because whenever I buy ground beef from Costco, it's such a big pack. I always separate it into like 5 different dinner options. So this is the meat that I'm working with. I know that it looks like a little bit, but considering how much sauce and the fact that I'm only gonna make 1 container full, yeah, this is gonna do great and this will work just fine. So it's been thawing out all day. So if you're making this, you definitely wanna head to Costco first and make sure you have the meat that you want. Again, I'm using the ground beef from Costco. I know they have so many options for you to choose from there, so that's completely up to you. Luckily, they don't seem to be out of any ground meats. This next item is not from Costco. However, Costco does carry ricotta cheese. They were just completely sold out this next time that I went. So I bought the Saputo ricotta cheese. It's like the full fat, I think 10%. And I like this because it just makes it all better. I know a lot of people prefer cottage cheese over ricotta, but our family just prefers to have ricotta cheese for lasagna. Costco did have some cottage cheese in stock. However, I didn't want to use it for this recipe because whenever I make lasagna, the family, they just feel like it's so good every time. I should never change it up. And whenever I change things up, they always notice. So I'm curious to know if they'll notice I'm using a different pasta sauce this time. Normally I buy Classico, but this is just better for our family size. I always end up having to use 2 of the Classicos. Costco does sell those as well. But this jar is much bigger than the other ones that they have, and this is gonna go great for lasagna. And in case you're wondering where I got this from, I ended up going to No Frills, which is a local grocery store here by us. It was on the way home from Costco, and I was so disappointed they didn't have ricotta cheese. I was like, I just hope that the grocery store has it, so I'm glad that they do. We're probably gonna use this entire package or half. We'll see how it goes. I kind of like to play it by ear. Too much ricotta isn't good, too little is not good, so it has to be just the right amount. But don't worry, I'm gonna walk you through the whole process. We're gonna make this together and everything will be fine. Next up, I got some oven-ready lasagna. This is not from Costco. In fact, recently I posted a Dollar Tree shop with me and haul, and in the haul I told you that I like to get my lasagna noodles from Dollar Tree. This entire package costs $1.25 and this is big enough for like 2 lasagnas. In fact, I've already opened this up the last time that I was making lasagna and I still have a ton left. So yeah, for $1.25 you cannot go wrong, and I don't have to boil any noodles, and that's like the most tedious part about making lasagna is having to boil the noodles. So if you can, you know, make some shortcuts or take some shortcuts, I highly recommend you switching out your lasagna noodles to one that is oven ready. That way you can just save time, because sometimes the process can take too long that you're not interested. This is how I get my lasagna done in 1 hour. Also, I wish that Costco would carry lasagna noodles. They don't even carry regular lasagna noodles, but if they did, maybe I'd consider getting it, because I'd probably get a bigger pack for cheaper value. But I mean, $125 oven ready. This is like over $3 in a regular grocery store. I'll take this over anything else any day. So the other two things that I got from Costco is a king throw. It was on sale and I got it in this really beautiful like blue color. As soon as I saw it, I just knew it. In fact, it's the first thing that I saw when I walked into Costco, and I was like, done. So the backstory behind this is we just got a new bed, and our bed is now a size king. We had a queen before, so I'm starting all over. So I was on the market for a new blanket. I was on the market for some new sheets. And I was also on the market for a mattress protector. So I was able to get the throw, and then I was able to get a pack of sheets. So this is a set, a 6-piece set from Jennifer Adams. I've actually never purchased the Jennifer Adams sheet sets at Costco before, so this is a first for me. We've already slept on it, and let me just say, the quality does not disappoint. It was a really good price for 6 pieces, and we need to get more pillows now because we have so much space on the bed. 2 pillows is just not gonna cut it. And I got it in this beautiful blue design, and so it goes great with a blanket. Now, in terms of the mattress protector, I wasn't able to get that at Costco because they only had queen in stock. The other mattress protectors that they had were like heated, and our bed is supposed to be cooling, so getting a heated mattress pad would just like defeat the whole purpose. So I didn't get them, and plus they were ridiculously overpriced. Like they were like $250, like $150. I don't need it for that price, to be honest. So I just ordered it on Amazon. And then another backstory about that as well is I ordered a mattress protector on Amazon. I have Prime, and it was delivered for the next day. But then they delivered a full instead of a king. I don't know how that happened. Clearly it's a simple mistake. But I had to place another order. Now I have to return this one, and they did send me another one. I got it today, the day that you're watching this video. So I still have to go add that onto my bed. So at that point, when I'm adding it to my bed, I'll show you what it looks like in real life on a bed put together, because it's absolutely beautiful. Such great quality. I couldn't be happier with it. But with all that being said, I'm done talking for now. Let's get right into making this lasagna. So I wanted to share with you guys that I'm using this organic olive oil that I got on Costco a while back. I shared this in a haul as well, and I'm still on my first bottle. I have another bottle that's not open, and all I'm gonna do is to just add a little oil in my pan. And I'm just gonna let that heat up on medium heat for a little, and then I'll add the meat in and start browning it. Don't mind how crusty my pan looks. This is a well-used pan. We actually live here and eat from everything, so this is what real life actually looks like, and this is just something new, so it just, you know, there's like a difference there. I like to use wooden utensils because they just make sure that I never scratch the pan, and they're super easy to use, and I just like them a lot. Okay, so to make the lasagna, it's super simple. The first thing we're gonna do is add a little bit of olive oil in a non-stick pan, and we're gonna brown the ground meat first. Make sure that there's no additional juices. Then we're just gonna add like 1 teaspoon of salt, maybe half a teaspoon of black pepper. We're gonna mix that all together, and then once the meat is fully cooked and all the juices are pretty much dried out, I never really have a lot of juices left whenever I buy the ground beef from Costco. Like, it's just really good quality. So what I do next is I add the sauce into the pan with the meat, and then I let that bubble for just a little bit, and I turn it on low to simmer for maybe like 5 minutes just to get everything mixed in together really nicely. Another thing that I always do whenever I'm making anything with any type of red sauce is I always add just a pinch of sugar. It chases like all the acid away, so you don't really get like heartburn when you're having something like this. And it also gives it a slightly sweet flavor, which makes it taste so much different than, you know, a typical lasagna. So you don't need to add a lot. You just literally add a pinch of sugar and you're good to go. Once the meat sauce is completely ready and it's been bubbling and sitting for just a little bit, now we're ready to assemble. So while you're cooking the ground beef, what you should have done is preheated your oven to 350 degrees. If you do this, then it'll make the process so much faster because you don't have to wait for your oven to preheat. So now that the meat sauce is done, the fun part is assembling everything. So when it comes to assembling lasagna, it's so easy to forget a layer or two. My advice is to just take your time and make sure you have all your resources handy. So first, I'm gonna do a layer of the meat sauce, then a layer of the oven-ready noodles, and then I'm gonna follow up with some more meat sauce to cover those noodles. I'm gonna add some ricotta cheese, just little clumps here and there, and then I'm gonna sprinkle some shredded cheese, and then we're gonna add another layer of noodles and just repeat until we're all the way to the top of the pan. The pan that I'm using today is also from Costco. It's a 6-piece set. I featured it before in my previous haul, so you guys probably would have seen that one, and I've been using it for so many things lately, but this is my first time using this size pan. And when I saw it, I was like, this is the perfect pan for like the perfect lasagna, which is why I had to share it with you guys, because pretty much you can make this entire meal, including the dish, if you get it at Costco. So I thought that that would be really interesting for you all. The last thing that I make sure to do is to always layer the top of the lasagna with the most cheese possible. Like I go a little bit extra on it because the extra crispy cheese at the top is like my favorite part. So that's what I do, and then I cover it with aluminum foil. I put it in the oven and I bake it covered for like 30 minutes, and then after 30 minutes I take it off and I bake it uncovered for maybe 10 or 15 minutes. It really depends. You just bake it at that point uncovered until it gets a little golden on the outside, and when that happens you'll be golden because you'll be good to go. So the tricky thing about lasagna is waiting for it to cool down. If you cut into it too fast, it's gonna fall apart into like a million little pieces and it's not really gonna take its shape. However, at the time that I am filming this video, it's already pretty late in the evening and my family is depending on me to get dinner on the table. Again, I'm not feeling my best, but this is real life. I thought that there was no better way to share a haul and a cooking video with you all, but to share you my raw, real life. I am just as normal as all of you. I can't always have everything done right when I need it to. Sometimes I am in a crunch for time, and once I've already fixated my mind on completing a task, it's just so hard to not follow through, which is why I'm still sharing this video with you all. I hope you appreciate my hard work and my effort, because I'd rather be laying in bed just away from everyone, away from all the noise, just relaxing and feeling comfortable in my bed. Leave a comment to let me know if you've ever had days like this where you just don't feel your best, but you've just still had to get ish done. That's the type of day I'm having, and that's okay because it's a good day whenever there's going to be lasagna. And to be honest, every day can be a good day as long as you view it as an opportunity to switch things around. So we've officially come to the end of the video now. I just wanted to thank you so much for spending your time here with me and cooking dinner together. You all make it so easy for me to push through not feeling well and still create amazing content for you guys. So I just want you to know you're amazing. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. My dream.